Okay, Scott, so this is the single most important fact that all of your waterfowlers need to know. Migratory birds, your ducks and your geese, have a process called reoxygenation. It is this process that allows these birds to fly at 20,000 feet for hundreds of miles at a time. The excess blood, it has twice the amount of blood than it does a land animal, and this extra blood keeps its heart and its lungs pumping and going nice and smooth so it doesn't stress out under these long flights. The capillary blood that is inside of these muscle tissues and all animals is the broken down byproduct of what that animal has consumed. So if you're a duck and you're eating aquatic plant life out of the bottom of a muddy slough, well, and then somebody consumes that flesh in a very fresh state, it's going to be very evident in the flavor, and that duck is going to taste like the bottom of a muddy slough. We've all pretty much have experienced that. This is where the habanero teriyaki honey sake soy glaze things comes in. These are 2 mallards that I've dry aged for 5 days. And if you take a look, this probably has, I would say a half a cup of motor oil thick capillary blood. Now, if you just go ahead and take this duck out of your freezer and defrost it and try to cook it in this state, it's going to taste like the bottom of a muddy slough. Once you get this blood out of there, it's got a twofold benefit. 1, you're breaking down the high intense fiber structure of that muscle tissue, and 2, you're getting rid of the aggressive flavor from the capillary blood. If you brine a fresh piece of waterfowl, then you're basically locking in all of that capillary blood, and that is not what we want to do. So remember, dry age your beef, your deer, your elk, and your ducks and your geese. And it also needs to be done while it's in its whole stage. What I like to do, one last thing, is I cut the backs out, which creates an exit port and allows that blood to drain out, giving you a very tender, mild, and delicate piece of waterfowl. I think you should give it a try. You will never change your ways when it comes to your ducks and geese.